Now, let's go. First question of the evening. Okay. Try not to use your calculator for this one, okay? First question for the evening. Find the missing value. Find the missing value. You have about 40 seconds left. Try not to use calculators for this one, okay? You ask your friends to join but they're too lazy. Well, that's fine. You can aim to win the $10 popular voucher all to yourself. Okay, Dia? User 317, you're very excited. Thank you for being excited. Yes, there is a bonus question at the end. Okay, there are 8 questions in the worksheet and a bonus question at the end. So stay tuned for that, alright? Okay, wow. Well, we have 12 people getting the correct answer. The correct answer is actually 42. Now, how do we get 42 here? Oh, Shazrik, thank you so much for helping make the like goal possible. Thanks a lot. Okay. Alright, user 317, you seem very mysterious. You're one of a student, but I don't know your name. Nat, congratulations for getting it right. Wonderful. Okay, now how do we get 42? I'm pretty sure you guys are very eager to know. So let's take a look at the solution. But before that, we have Jolly Bobcat being the top position right now. Let's see if Jolly Bobcat can remain at this position all through the 9 questions today, okay? Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so we want to find the missing value. Now, every time we have questions like this is what we call an equivalent fraction question, okay? This is what we call an equivalent fractions question. Every time we see such a question, we would want to use the simplest form to help us, okay? If we cannot jump from 84 to 72, always remember we cannot just add or subtract. Adding and subtracting is not correct, okay? We need to times or divide to find the equivalent fraction. Alright, so first we divide both the top and bottom numbers, the numerator and denominator, by 7 to get to our simplest form. Then from there, we can use the simplest form to help us reach from a denominator of 12 to a denominator of 72. And in that way, we can get our numerator to be 42, okay, by taking 7 times 6, alright? Okay, everybody understand so far? Can follow, right? Alright, and I hope you are able to see my screen as well, yeah? Please let me know if you think the screen is too small, you can't really quite see things on your devices, okay? Alright. Now, for those of you who just joined, I see that our numbers have gone up. Thanks to everybody on our live stream right now. Thanks to every one of you for sharing and liking. I see that our numbers have gone up. Once again, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. I'm the primary maths specialist here, and today we're running through some ratio, fractions, percentage, and decimals revision. And I think this is very, very useful for our P6s who are having the weighted assessment coming up really, really soon, okay? Alright. You're so done, Shazrik, for fractions. It's your 2nd month only in P6. Oh no. Oh dear, that's a little bit too soon for you to be done, okay? Press on, alright? Okay, for those of you who would like me to quickly move on to question 2, I will be going on to question 2 really, really shortly. For now, if you would like to join our Kahoot, the game pin is shown at the bottom. It's 929-0139. Alright? Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Okay? Question number 2 now. This one a little bit tougher. Okay? Little bit tougher. Yes, of course, you're set 3. Of course you can play. No problem. Oh, hello, Ru. Thank you for joining. It's very kind of you to share your evening with me. Alright, for those of you who are trying this question out, if you cannot join via Kahoot, no problem. You can type your answers in the chat as well, okay? Ooh, so many Coach Irfan students here. Are you guys his fans? Do we have Coach Irfan's fans in the chat? Okay, for those of you who are trying this question out, you have about 15 seconds left. Polka lover, what's your name? You're Coach Ryan's fan. Ooh. Okay. All right. What do we have here? Okay. Now for those of you who chose 2.5, you got it right. Let's see how we got it, okay? Now there is a chat that is saying that we cannot put decimals in fractions. Usually you are right. We cannot put decimals in fractions, okay? But for this question, we are trying to find the equivalent ratio. Alright, so we are practicing how to find the equivalent ratio. Usually we don't put units in ratio, or we don't put fractions in ratio, but when it does happen, when it does occur, we can always find its equivalent. And this is how we get to the 2.5. Okay, let me show you. Oh dear, you're my P5 student. I see. Oh, just now you mentioned, right, that you are using a different account or something like that, right? Okay. If you got both questions wrong, don't worry, okay? Don't be too discouraged. You can try the next ones coming up soon, okay? Now, let's see our leaderboard. What's our leaderboard? Jolly Bobcat, what happened? But no worries, there is always chance for you to come back up, okay? And for Snowy Crane, congratulations to you. We are at number 1 right now. Nice. Okay. Melavic is saying, remember guys, we are aiming for 40k likes. Actually, we are aiming for 50k. So let's try, okay? If I'm too ambitious, I'm sorry. Okay? Alright, guys, let's see how we got 2.5, okay? Oh, thank you, Dia. It was nice having you around, and for all of our learners online as well. Thank you for joining today. Let's go on to look at the solution for this question, okay? How did we get the answer to be 2.5? Well, from 2/3 to 5/12, right? 2/3 is to 5/12. What we can do is to multiply by our bigger denominator, which is 12. And since 3 is a factor of 12, we will also be able to get a whole number if we multiply 2/3 by 12. Okay? So if you see, excuse me. So if you see the right hand side, 2/3 times 12 will give us 8 using fractions multiplication. And 5/12 times 12 will just give us 5. So that means 2/3 is to 5/12 will just give us 8 is to 5. And if the value on the left hand side given to us is a 4, that means we gotta divide the ratio by 2, and 5 divided by 2 will give us 2.5. Okay? Everybody got it? Can understand so far? How are we feeling about these questions? Just 2 questions so far that we've had. We have a total of 9 questions today, okay? Aiden, glad you found your eraser. Okay, we have about 9 questions today. We are done with 2 already. Let's go on to question number 3, okay? For those of you who are finding it tough, just remember, for equivalent fractions or equivalent ratios, we want to arrive at our simplest form and try to get whole numbers out. If it's ratio given to us with fractions inside, we want to try to get the whole numbers out so that it's easier to work with, okay? Shazrik says that it's free tuition, very short and very good. That's nice to hear. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong again, okay? I'm trying to catch up with all of these chats and trying to remember all the names that you're telling me. Okay, let's go guys. Let's go to the next one. Oh, you remember going to my live when you were in P5. That's nice. Thank you for being here again. Thank you for being here again. Really appreciate it actually. Oh, Nawas, hi. Good to have you. Alright guys, this is the next one. Find the difference between 5 and 3/8 and 2 and 5/6. Okay, this is basically a subtraction of mixed numbers. Okay, subtract mixed numbers here. So what are we going to get if we subtract the mixed numbers? Hadi, I remember you, Hadi. Thank you for joining today. By the way, guys, if you have already typed in your answers or clicked on your answers, can you help me spam the like button, please? Remember, our like goal today 50k. I don't know whether we can reach it, but we'll try, okay? Thank you so much. Hi, Noodle Hair Guy. Welcome. Right now I am at the Fair Park Center. Do you guys know where our Fair Park Center is at? Let's see. Wow. 2 and 13 out of 24 is correct. The majority of you got this right, which is wonderful. Wonderful job here. Okay, before I go on to explain the solutions, for those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. I'm the primary maths specialist here, and we are going through some ratio, fractions, percentage, and decimals revision for today's live stream, okay? And we're doing it via Kahoot. If you have yet to join, there are multiple double points questions for you to climb the leaderboard very quickly. Please go ahead and join us right now. The game pin is at 9290139. If you are in the top position, you stand a chance to win a $10 popular voucher. It will be mailed directly to your mailbox of your house, okay? So please join us. If you're not in P6, who are the people that we are catering this live stream for, if you're not in P6, you can anytime join us as well. If you have already graduated, let's see if you can remember your P6 stuff. And if you're in lower primary, lower than P6 standard, that's okay. You can still join and try out the questions as well, okay? Alright, thank you S for sharing the live. That's really helpful. Thank you Nat for sharing the live. How I know where you live? You have to tell me where you live if you win, then I can mail to you, okay? Alright, next. Let's take a look at the leaderboard first. Charming Hamster has climbed to the top position. Now let's take a look at the solution for question 3, okay? How did we get 2 and 13 out of 24? Now guys, remember for fractions, when we want to add or subtract fractions, the first step is to always make the denominators the same. Okay, so what I have done here is to make 8 and 6 change into 24. Alright, make the denominators the same. Then once we do that, we check whether our numerators can subtract. So 9 is too small to subtract 20. So what do? I'm going to do some renaming, or some of your teachers may call it regrouping. Okay, I'm going to do some renaming where I take out one whole, alright, and I rename it or regroup it to become 24 parts. Okay, I rename the one whole to become 24 parts, and I add it to my original 9 parts at the top, so that my 9 parts will grow to become 33, therefore being enough to subtract the 20. Okay, alright, so I need to do a renaming. 9 plus 24 to give me 33. Then I can use this 33 to minus away the 20. Alright, and when I rename the one whole, my 5 wholes will drop to become 4 wholes. Okay, so that's how I got my answer as 2 and 13 out of 24. Alright, okay, how are we feeling so far? Some of you just joined. Iguana, good to see you again. I remember you being around last week and the week before as well. Do join our Kahoot. Right now, you can actually join right now, no problem. The game pin is at 9290139, okay? Thank you, Miranda, for being around as well. You've been around since the very beginning of this year, actually, right? I see you around a lot. Okay. Alright, for those of you who are interested to join our live stream, or rather you have already missed the live stream but you want to rewatch it again, you can always catch our recorded live streams on our YouTube channel at MasterMathsTV, okay? You can always catch our live streams that have been recorded on our YouTube channel, alright? Okay, and if you would like to get your hands on our worksheet to see some questions beforehand, to try some questions beforehand, you can go on to our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE, okay? Alright. Okay, shall we move on to the next question? We are now at question number 4 now. Okay, yes guys, 25k likes more only. We can do it, we can do it. Actually, you can do it, and thank you for helping me double tap the screen. Thank you so much. Okay, wow, so many joiners. Hi everybody. For those of you who just joined, welcome. We're gonna go on to question number 4 now, okay? Question number 4 of our Kahoot quiz. This is a short word problem. Hello Aiden, you're back. While you are trying to solve this question, let me just grab a sip of water. Let me give you a hint for this one first, okay? There is a difference between the 3/4 in the first line and the 3/4 in the second line, okay? There's a difference between the 3/4 in the first line and 3/4 in the second line. Try to look for that difference. What is the difference between the 2 3/4 that we see there? Hi Kimi. Welcome. Thank you for joining again, by the way. Yeah, there is the word kg used. What happened here? Only 9 of you got it right. Hi Rizla, welcome. Hi Ryan. Alright, friends, what happened here? How come we have only 9 people getting it right? There must be some confusion going on, right? With the 3/4 versus 3/4 kg, right? Okay, so let's take a look, alright? Let's take a look. Yep, user 174, you are right. In the first line, there was no kg. In the second line, there is a kg. So does that affect our calculations or not? Let's see. Don't be too discouraged, okay, friends? Some of you are saying you ran out of time. Alright, I will take notes. Actually, I did include additional time, but I will take note and give you even longer time for the next Kahoot. Can? Okay? Alright, so let's take a look at our leaderboard first. Charming hamster still at the top. Nice. Nice. Shazri, you only use your fingers to count. I see. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at how to solve this, okay? Now, like I mentioned, there is a difference between 3/4 of it versus 3/4 kg. Alright, so what's the difference here? Some of you have already typed into the chat that the first 3/4 doesn't use the terms kg, whereas the second 3/4 uses the term kg. Okay, so what's the difference here? Now, when you don't use the terms kg, right, or sometimes it's cm, sometimes it's meters, whatever units that they have give you, or liters even, if they don't give you any units, that means that you are looking at a proportion. Alright, you're looking at a proportion. And for proportions, we usually multiply. Alright, because 3/4 of it means 3/4 of means times, it refers to the total. So 3/4 times the total. So usually we multiply. Whereas the second 3/4 has a kg, where it comes with units, which is the kg there. And if it comes with units, it means that you're talking about actual amount and actual mass of the rice. Okay, for actual amounts, we can add or subtract depending on the context. Okay, alright so far? So, how do we solve this? I've drawn a simple model for you. 3/4 of it means what? My total is broken down into 4 parts. 3 parts is used on Saturday. And for that one last part, I'm going to take 3/4 kg of it and use it on Sunday. So what is the balance? Okay, so after Saturday, you are only left with 1 part. of the 4 parts, right? So that's 1/4 of 6 kg, and that's going to give you 3 out of 2 kg. Okay, after working it out, 1/4 of 6 kg is just 1.5 or 3 out of 2 kg. Then after Sunday, now that you have used yet another 3/4, you just subtract 3/2 minus 3/4. Okay, make the denominators the same, or you can change everything into decimals. You will get your answer as 0.75 kg. Okay, everybody understand so far the difference between using units versus no units? No units means we are looking at proportion, and proportion means we just multiply. Okay, multiply. If you use units in your fractions, that means it's actual amount. That's where we add or subtract depending on the context. Alright? Okay. Sure, you're so sigma. Brownie said that. I am going to think that sigma is very, very, very good. A very, very nice term to say that I'm so cool. Thank you very much. Alright. Friends, for those of you who just joined as well, welcome. I'm going to go on to question number 5 already. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. Some of the users in the chat quite funny today. Okay, my name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. I'm the primary math specialist here, and we are 4 questions down out of our 9 questions that is revolving around ratio, fractions, percentage, and decimals. Okay, if you are in P6 and you want to test your skills in these areas, you can join our Kahoot right now. The game pin is at 9290139. And if you are not in P6, you already graduated, but you want to stand a chance to win our $10 popular voucher, you want to see if you are smarter than our P6ers, you can also join our Kahoot, alright? The winner for today will stand a chance to win $10 popular voucher mailed to you. So hurry up guys, let's join, because even though you have missed 4 questions already, there are multiple double points questions that you can climb up the leaderboard in, okay? Alright. Master Chess So Sigma in teaching. Oh, Malevic, that's so nice of you. That is so nice of you. Alright. Why the design change for the voucher? This one you cannot ask me because this one is from Popular. So I'm sorry, I don't know why. You can ask Popular why they change it, okay? Mishan, yes. Okay, I'm going to try to remember your name, okay? Mishan. Alright. Okay, by the way, guys, before I move on to the next question, I want to know in the chat, okay, in the chat, how many of you are not MasterMaths students? You have never attended class with MasterMaths before. Can you type into the chat me? You are not a MasterMaths student. Can you type into the chat me? Wow, so many. I see, there's a lot of me. And some of you are in secondary school as well, I see. Not me, okay. Alright, Nat and Brownie, I see that. Okay, for those of you who are not MasterMaths students and still joining our live, thank you very much. It's actually very nice. And I do recognize some of your names. You've been joining every week. Some of you in uni even. Wow, power, really power. Thank you for joining today's live. I would like to share with you that you can actually attend, if you're in secondary school or you're in primary school but you are not attending tuition, you can actually attend our free trial lessons with MasterMaths. Just go on to mastermaths.com.sg and go on to attend our free trial. Okay, register your interest for our free trial. There's such a thing that we are giving away. Okay, not exactly giving away, but we are providing this service of a free trial. So if you would like, please join us for a free trial. Okay. Alright. Okay, last question before we move on to question number 5. Last one. Promise, last one. Before we move on to question 5, okay? Even if you think the questions are tough so far, okay? If you think the questions are tough or some of the questions are a good recap for you, whatever you think it is, if you have learnt something, anything at all for the past 4 questions, anything at all, can you type W in the chat, please? If you have learnt something in the past 4 questions, anything at all, can you type W in the chat, please? Oh, nice. Oh, Nat, what's your name actually? Oh, catch up, YL. Wow, so many W's. Don't think you're stupid, okay? Don't ever think that. What you say to yourself is manifestation. Oh, Nadira, I remember you. Wow, so many W's, wonderful. Thank you very much. Let's learn a little bit more, okay? We are going to go on to question number 5 now. W aura also, thank you. The game pin is at 9290139, alright, Mishant? 9290139. Alright, let's move on to question number 5. Okay, question 5 now. This question is manageable. The value of A is 2 1/4 the value of B. If the difference between them is 90, find the value of B. W teacher, thank you. Don't say that, later I shy. Alright. You have slightly over a minute to solve this, okay? Not 21 questions, 21 slides, because we include some of the solution slides as well. But only 9 questions today, okay? Alright, if you need a hint, guys, my hint to you is to form a ratio for A is to B, okay? You need to know how many units is A, how many units is B. Then you can solve everything already. Use the 2 1/4 to help you. If you cannot form a ratio, then how? No problem. If you are lagging, it's okay. You can always come back for the next question, okay? Thank you, SS, for sharing the live. Thank you, Coil, for sharing the live. That's very nice of you. And yes, thank you, Miranda. Guys, from what Miranda is saying, please help to share the live. Thank you very much. And please help to like the live. Our goal is to reach 50k. I'm not so sure if it's possible. We try. Our goal is to reach 50k likes. Okay, wow. Quite a number of you have gotten it right. Got mood booster or not? Have, right? A bit of mood booster now, right? Okay, let's take a look at how we solve this, okay? I see. You're Coach Mustafa student, I see. Hi Malika, I remember your user already, Malika. Okay, friends, let's take a look at how we get 72, okay? How to even come up with the ratio A's to B to find the A's units and B's units. How do we do that? Let's take a look. For now, Charming Hamster still at number 1. Congratulations. Okay. Malika, I hope you're doing well. I miss you too. Alright, friends. So, every time you have a fraction, a regular proper fraction, it is very easy to come up with the ratio. But if you have a mixed number, how do you come up with the ratio? Very simple. You just change it into an improper fraction. Okay, just change it to an improper fraction. This case, 2 1/4 is 9 out of 4. That means A will get 9 units, B will get 4 units. Alright? So the difference between them would be 5 units. 5 units is 90. From there, go and find B, which is 4 units. Alright? So I think the difficult part of this is to come up with the 9:4. And to do that, you just have to change your mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay? Alright. Okay. Okay, I see some. Wow, teacher, your handwriting very nice. Thank you very much. I try my best. Not the nicest, but I try my best. Malika, I see that. I'm gonna miss seeing you around. Okay, friends. So far so good, right? Can understand, right? Shall we move on to the next question now? Okay, we are gonna get double points questions really soon. Okay, there's 3 double points questions today. Okay? Alright. Let's take a look. Hello, Bob the Builder. Can you try another way but answer is the same? Of course, no problem. Of course can. If you try another method, you get the same answer, of course can. In math, right, we don't usually only focus on one particular method. But of course, with the interest of time, we can only share certain methods, not everything. So this is just one of the methods that you can use, okay? Alright. Science Live, we have not yet confirmed it, but if we do, we will let you know soon, okay? Alright, maybe it is on Thursdays if I'm not wrong, maybe. But so we will confirm with you. Just look out for it on our socials, okay? Alright, friends, let's move on to question number 6. Wow, double points now, let's go. Question number 6. Okay, the ratio of the number of $2, $5, and $10 notes in a wallet was 5:2:3. The notes are worth $150. How many $2 and $10 notes are there? How do we solve this? Oh, Mariam, sorry, we don't give out Dubai chocolate for our Kahoots. We did give out the Dubai chocolate last year during our PSLE final crash course. But if you would like to get your hands on it, I think you can easily find them online. Yeah, I think if we were to give Dubai chocolate for every Kahoot, every live stream, I think we will go broke very fast. We try to give you what we can, okay? Which in this case will be $10 Popular voucher. And $10 Popular voucher, you can buy chocolates also. Popular also got sell chocolates, you know, right? Yeah. Okay, you have about 40 seconds left, thereabouts. What crime podcast do I like? I actually like Stephanie Sue, Rotten Mango. Do you know that one? And sometimes I just go to YouTube and listen to whatever crime podcasts there are, or crime videos there are. Okay, you have about 15 seconds left. Okay. 9 seconds left. Let's see, how do we solve it? Miranda, why is Popular chocolates trash? There's so many normal chocolates there, right? Like Kit Kats, Kinder Bueno, things like that, right? Okay, we have quite a number of you who have gotten it right. Wonderful job. Oh, you saw my section in the newsletter. Thank you. We have recently given out a newsletter to all our friends of MasterMaths. And yes, I like crime podcasts, you are right. There is a section about me in the newsletter. Okay, so how do we solve this question? How do we get 24? Okay, which quite a number of you have gotten, which is wonderful. Charming Hamster is still number 1. Wonderful job. Hi Amira again. Thank you for joining again. Thank you Amira for joining again. Okay, let's take a look at question number 6, okay? The solution to question 6 is actually 24, not 20. RR, don't say that later, I shy. Okay, so how to solve? Let's take a look. This is a standard number times value question. Sometimes we can also use grouping, but I have not used grouping in this solution. If you have used grouping, that's possible. Okay, so how do we use grouping to solve this? Actually, if you use grouping, you can get the same answer lah. But I have used number times value here to share with you. So the number of notes that we have is 5 units versus 2 units versus 3 units, right? And the value of each note given to us is $2, $5, and $10. So now the total value, how do we get the total value? Based on the concept, the name of the concept is just number times value. So you multiply the number of units with the value of each of the notes, okay? And you will get 10 units, and 30 units respectively. Alright? And then from there, the total value of all the notes will be the sum of the right hand side, which is 50 units. So 50 units is 150, 1 unit will be 3, and therefore you can look for the number of $2 and $10 notes, which is the ones highlighted, 5 units plus 3 units, which is 8 units. Okay? Alright, some of you are saying that it is hard. Well, actually, number times value is a typical P5 and P6 concept. If you find it hard now, not to worry, you still have a very, very long time before PSLE to brush up on this concept, okay? So if you find it hard now, you're lucky. If you find it hard in June or August, are not so lucky anymore because your runway to PSLE is very short. If you find it hard now, you can practice and you have a lot of time until PSLE to brush up on this concept, okay? Yes, Amira, you're right. Practice more, that's all, okay? Why must we multiply the number of notes with the value of each note? Okay, let me show you using some examples, okay? If I have one $2 note, the value is $2. If I have two $2 notes, the value is no longer $2, it's 2 times 2, which is $4. If I have three $2 notes, the value is 3 times 2, which is $6. So to get the value of the amount, you need to multiply the number of pieces by how much each piece is. That's why we must multiply. Understand? We must multiply because we want to find the total value. If one of it is $2, another one of it another $2, another one of it another $2, to get the value, we just multiply. Okay? Alright. Okay. Your friend joined, Nat. Thank you for sharing. And Amira, thank you for sharing as well. Okay, so how do we feel so far? Let's take a look at some of the comments here. Do we have any other questions before we move on? Okay, who's your favorite guy from Squid Game Chapter 2? I cannot comment on that because Squid Game is NC-16 show, right? Or is it M-18 show? So I will not comment, unfortunately. But I know Legend Thanos. I know who you're talking about. Okay. Guys, we have 4K likes left to our like goal. Can we reach it, please? Can we reach it, please? Oh, no worries. You are also very Sigma. Okay, yes, Hadi, 4K more only. Let's try to get it to 50K like goal today, okay? Now, friends, once again, if you find the learning very helpful, can you spam a W in the chats? Can you spam a W in the chats? And by the way, I'm going to repeat it again. I'm not capping, okay? I'm serious here. I'm actually a Gen Z, you know. Not capping. Somebody mentioned that I was capping. I'm not capping. I'm Gen Z. I'm just nice a Gen Z. Nice, W's. So many W's in the chat. Okay, let's move on to the next question then. Question number 7 now. Ooh, so many W's. Thank you very much. So many W's. Nice. For the next question, let's take a look at question 7. Okay, another double point. I'm not 38. What? No. Okay, question number 7, you can leave your answer in kg or just leave it as a decimal. That is my hint for you, okay? Do not leave your answer in grams, please. I hope that explains. Okay? You can use your keyboard. You can type in the units, which is kg, but please do not use grams, okay? Please do not use grams. Some of you found out already. I'm not capping. I am Gen Z, okay? Alright. How do we solve this? Let me give you a hint. For those of you who are a little bit stuck, let me give you a hint here, okay? All you gotta do is draw a model. My first hint for you is to convert 75% so that you have some units to draw a model for. Okay, my first hint, convert the 75% so that you have some units to draw a model for, okay? Convert the 75% into a fraction, because once the fractions are out, you have your units already. Then you can draw your model, okay? Hey, I'm not capping. Okay. By the way, Coach Irfan is here, okay? There's some fans.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You wanna come say hi?
Hello everyone, a good day to you all. How are you all doing so far? Tweez!
We have a We have a
Okay, guys, I want to see this going to how many likes do we have now?
50.
50.
We
Okay,
reached
let's
our
go
light
to
goal.
100,000. Oh, light goals. Okay, yes.
My light goal is 50 actually.
Oh, okay. Guys, go to 100,000 likes. Come, we're gonna take 3 seconds to do that. 3, 2, and 1. Pop, 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 pop. I never forget you, Nishar. Okay, you're a fantastic student. Okay, come, let's go. Zumaira is there. Oh my gosh. Okay, Zumaira, yes. Person. Okay, how many likes? Oh, still 50k. What is this? So weak, are you guys? Are your fingers very weak? Alright, take care, guys. All the best for your Kahoot. Bye bye. See ya, twist. Okay, thank you.
Wow, we have special guests today, huh?
Yes.
Today only, by the way. Today only, okay? So please help me reach 100k.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let me read out some of your comments while you are solving.
Okay.
Hi, Coach Irfan. Janaf here.
Janaf, good day, Janaf.
Okay, wow. So many Coach Irfan's fans, huh?
Janaf is oldest.
Okay, we have our answers here. 0.45 kg. If you left your answer as 0.45, that is also correct. So, how do we solve this? Iguana, you are my fan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am Coach Irfan's fan also, by the way. Okay, so how do we get 0.45? This is question 7 of 9, okay? Sorry, Melavic, you double type again, Ken. Just now got so many chats, then I think I missed out. Nadira is here as well, yes. Okay, so let's take a look at our leaderboard first. Ooh, Charming Hamster still number 1, huh? Yesterday, actually, Kaylin, yesterday there was a Kahoot on Venn diagram, actually. So for those of you who are in secondary and you would like to join our secondary live stream, also via Kahoot, you can join our live stream on Mondays at 7:30 p.m., okay? On Mondays. Yes, Vetrivel, actually, Coach Irfan saw that. Okay. Tear shedding from your eyes. Wow. Got special guest, then you're very shocked, is it? Okay. Alright, so Charming Hamster, good job to you. Let's take a look at our solution here, alright, friends? Okay. Now, our solution here. So we have 75%, just like I mentioned, to change your 75% into 3/4. Now the reason is because with fraction, you can come up with units, okay? So if I change 75% to 3/4, that tells me what? I have 3 parts left out of 4 parts total. So I'm going to draw a model with 4 parts, and then with 3 cakes, I have 3 more parts left, okay? So what does this mean? It means the 1/4 that I have used is for my 3 cakes, which means I can find total. My total flour, I can actually bake 12 cakes. Okay, 12 cakes. So with 12 cakes, I already baked 3, I already baked another 5. My balance will be 4 cakes, and 4 cakes will be 1.8 kg. Alright, my total will be 1.8 kg balance, and that will be for 4 cakes, and so 1 cake will be 0.45 kg. Where did I get the 4? I repeat one more time. Since I used 1/4, I got 3/4 left. 1/4 is 3 cakes. Total will be, on the right hand side, you can take a look at the right hand side, green color. 1/4 of the flour I can get 3 cakes. So the total flour, 4 out of 4, I can get 12 cakes. So 12 minus away 3 that I already baked, minus away another 5 that I bake. In total, I have balanced 4 more cakes that I can bake. And these 4 more cakes is my balanced flour, 1.8 kg. Okay? Alright, we are down to our next 2 questions. You use auto clicker to like, so interesting. So interesting. Thank you for the follow, Rizla. Has anyone told you your handwriting is so nice? Oh, thank you. Actually, someone mentioned just now, I shy already. Don't say I shy. Thank you. Okay, friends, can understand this part or not? All clear? Alright, once again, if you think you're learning something, can you type W in the chats? Type W in the chat now, let's go. Okay, yes, nice. So many W's. Nice, nice, nice. Wow, so many W's. Wonderful. Okay, we are down to our final last question and final easy question. Two more, okay? Final tough one, final easy one. So let's go on to the final tough one first. Question number 8. This one, I will give you some time to read and try first, then I start the timer. Okay, I give you some time to read and try first, then I start the timer. So, Tara baked some cupcakes. 2 out of 7 of them were vanilla and the rest were chocolate cupcakes. She sold 60% of the vanilla and 110 chocolate cupcakes. Then she had 1/5 of the cupcakes left. How many cupcakes did she bake in total? You try this first. I have actually written out some hints for you at the bottom. You want to know how many units is the total number of cupcakes. You also want to know how many units of cupcakes are left. Okay? Use that to help you. Alright? It's okay, my dear. It's okay. Alright. Okay, if you are ready to let me start the timer. If you are ready to let me start the timer, let me know. Okay, we will answer the question in the next slide, okay? Next slide. Can I start the timer already? Can I? Okay, let's start. Okay, let's go. Let's start. You can type your answer here, okay? To answer the question, you type it right here. Alright. Okay. This one, only numbers will do. Only numbers, no need any words, okay? Only numbers will do. Okay. Oh, right, Ahmad. Okay. Yes, I was wondering why you were not around. I see. Looks hard. Okay, I give you a hint again. Ooh. I see it. Okay, I give you a hint again, okay? Number 1, you want to find out how many units is my total cupcakes. Number 2, you want to find out how many units is the cupcakes left. Use this to help you. Okay, how many units is the total and how many units is left? Okay? Aiden, you're an artist, not a mathematician. I'm glad you have found your calling. Okay. Hey, by the way, guys, our light goal is 100k. What happened? But no lah, kidding. We did reach our light goal 50k. Thank you so much. Let's try to get it to 60k, okay? In the next 10 minutes. Let's get it to 60k. Okay? Alright. Anyway, I'm very thirsty now. Let me have a sip of water first. Sip of water. Anyway, is my face clear? How's the setup? Do you like it? If you like it, you can type W in the chat. I love it. Type W in the chat. That's the best. This is P6 level, but if you're not in P6, you can join as well, okay? We are at question number 8 out of 9. This is a double point question. I actually saw some correct answers already, which I am very, very proud for those of you who got it right so far. Wonderful. Ooh, hey, Madrid, what happened? Hadi, what happened? Why L? Type W. Wow. I'm proud of those of you who got it right so far. Wow. Even if you type in wrongly, but then you get it right after, I'm really proud of you. Good job. Wow. You got about less than 30 seconds actually. 20 seconds left. Wow. Why am I so impressed? So many of you got it right. As a professional unlicensed photographer, you should place the light above it like this. But I don't have anyone to hold for me. The light is like right at the table only. Thank you for your advice. We will consider it if we have the setup. Okay? Wow, quite a number of you have gotten it right. You're very funny. Ask Coach Irfan to hold for me, is it? The whole time? You're very funny, huh? Wow, so many of you got it right actually, and there are some of you in the chat who got it right as well, but didn't type it in the Kahoot itself. Wow, I'm really impressed. I'm not even joking. I'm actually really impressed. Like really impressed. Good job. Okay, so how to get it? And Charming Hamster, wonderful. Wow, 10,000 points. Wow, that's wonderful, really. Okay, we have one more question later on, okay? Now let me show you the solution here. I'm going to zoom it in for you, okay? I'm going to zoom it right in here. Okay, looks very long, but actually a lot of it is just words to explain to you. Okay, words to explain to you. Wow, got 60k already. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. We haven't reached the podium yet, guys. Don't worry. Got one more question later. One more. Okay, now let me explain to you the thought process. Okay, so your main aim is to relate the 110 into units so that you can solve the question in the first place, right? So your main aim is you want to know how many units is chocolate soap, because chocolate soap is 110. So how many units is this 110? And to get chocolate soaked, okay, let me zoom in. I'm in the box right now. Let me zoom it in. To get the chocolate soaked, you need to take chocolate soaked equals to total chocolates minus away chocolates left. Total chocolates minus away chocolates left. Okay, which means you need two things. You need the total chocolates, you need the chocolates left. Okay, two things. Total chocolates and the chocolates left. So, to get your total chocolates, part A that I have written down here, to get the total chocolates, you just need to make the denominators of the total cupcakes the same. So, if you take a look at the highlighted orange color, okay, orange color, 2/7 of them versus 1/5 of the cupcakes. This is talking about the total. So that means my cupcakes got 7 units versus 5 units. But they're talking about the same totals. So excuse me, I make 7 and 5 the same. Okay, because we are talking about the same cupcakes, we make the 7 units at the start and the 5 units at the last bit the same, because they are talking about the same total cupcakes. And with that, the lowest common multiple is 35. So my total cupcakes is 35 units. I can change my fractions into out of 35 as well. Okay, so that means my chocolates, if it's 5/7, it will become 25/35, which will now be 25 units. So I know my total chocolates is 25 already. I just need to know chocolates left. Okay, so the units for the chocolates left, to get the chocolates left, you just need to take the total left minus away vanilla left. Okay, total left is 1/5 of the cupcakes. So that means I again change the denominator into 35. That becomes 7 units. Okay, so 7 units is your total left. Your vanilla is 10 units. From 2/7 change into 10/35. Alright, and that will become 10 units. Vanilla left would be 40% of the total. So that's 4 units. Okay, 4 units. And then your chocolate left will be 7 units minus 4 units to give you 3 units. Now, for those of you who find it a bit tough, I'm going to pause here. I understand that this seems a bit tough, but I'm very sorry to break this news to you. Honestly, I also find it tough. Even as a teacher, I find it tough. But I'm very sorry to break this news to you that this question was actually taken from a primary 5 paper. This question was taken from a primary 5 final year exam paper. So, actually, this is a primary 5 level. Okay, you want to believe me or not, it's up to you, but this was taken from a primary 5 end year exam paper. So I suggest for you to take a screenshot and slowly read through the thought process. It seems very wordy and very long, but actually that's because I wrote down many thought processes for you to understand the thinking behind. Okay, the workings is actually just the ones in blue only. Alright, the shorter ones in blue only. Okay, so once you have the chocolate soap and the chocolates, total chocolates and chocolates left, you just subtract, you will get the chocolate soap, which is 22 units. That 22 units will be 110. From there you can find total, which is 35 units, which will give you 175. Okay? Really cannot believe, right? I also cannot believe, I also cannot believe that this was a P5 paper. Yeah, which I think is quite tough. I agree, even as a teacher, I agree this is tough, but it is not impossible. So, good news is that we are only in the start of February. You have many months to master this concept. before your PSLE. So that is a good news for you. Don't worry. Don't feel that you are cooked yet. You're only in the start of February. You have March, April, May, June, July, August, and September. 7 months to go to master this concept. Okay? You need to take some time to read and understand the question, and also to understand the thought process behind the solution as well. Okay? Alright, so I hope you don't feel too discouraged. Alright, I hope you don't feel too discouraged. Take a screenshot of this, take your time to review it one more time. Okay? For those of you who are still here and you forgot who I am, once again, my name is Coach Shahira, the primary maths specialist here at MasterMaths. I have been teaching for, I forgot, let me count, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. But officially, like full-time, that will be since 2020. So that's 5 years. Okay, the other 5 years is part-time teaching. The other 5 years is full-time teaching. So in total, 10 years of teaching. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Alright, so friends, are we ready for the last one or not? I'm pretty sure you guys are excited. This last question, I say first, it's double points and it's only 20 seconds for you to answer. It's a true-false question. You're ready now? This can really change the leaderboard, you know. Can really change the leaderboard. So let's take a look, okay? True-false question, only 20 seconds for you to answer. But before that, I have to share with you something so that I can ask you that question, okay? Let me share with you a quick one first. We're going to have a Master Parenting webinar that is happening on the 8th of February, Saturday, 7:45 to 9:15 p.m. live via Zoom. It will be a webinar, so it's via Zoom. It is completely free, exclusive for parents. If you're not parents of MasterMaths students, that's perfectly fine as well. You can still register your interest. You can actually see, actually right below, you can see the registration link below me right now, or on this page. The registration link is at maths.com.sg/masterparenting-webinar. Okay, this is perfect for our primary and secondary parents. So if your parents are not here, you can take a screenshot of this and share for your parents to join. Okay, it will be shared by Coach Irfan and Coach Ismath, where we will share with you how to help your child. Okay, this is for parents, to help your child in their primary or secondary school journey. Alright, so once again, it will be on the 8th of February, this Saturday, 7:45 to 9:15 p.m. live via Zoom. If you are interested, please join via the registration link shown in the screen right now. Okay? Alright. Okay, are you ready for the last question? I just have one more announcement, then I show you the last question. 20 seconds, double points. True, false question. Okay? Alright. Actually, not yes, let's go. MasterMaths is having a Master Parenting webinar on 9th of February at 7:45 p.m. via Zoom. True or false? True or false? Let's go. Double points. See whether you got pay attention or not. True or false? You got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. True or false? MasterMaths is having a Master Parenting webinar on the 9th of February at 7:45 p.m. via Zoom. Correct! Those of you who put false, you are correct. It's on the 8th of February. Trick question, right? You all never listen carefully, right? It's actually on the 8th of February, not the 9th, okay? 8th of February, not the 9th. You want this kind of question in exam, I also want. Okay, so this is actually false. It's 9th of February. No, that's wrong. It's supposed to be on the 8th of February, Saturday. Okay, friends? Alright, so for our Kahoot winner, if you think you are one of those on the leaderboard and you have a chance to be number 1, please go ahead. Let me show this to you one more time, the Master Parenting webinar on the 8th of February, okay? If you think you can win, or you might be the one that is winning the Kahoot voucher, the popular voucher, please take a screenshot to share with us your information, okay? Take a screenshot of your podium and also this so that you can share with us your information on tinyurl.com/livepluswinner. Okay? So let's take a look at the leaderboard and I will answer some questions here. Someone said I'm capping. I'm not Gen Z. I'm really Gen Z. Let me explain to you later why, okay? Alright, so on the podium. Top 3. Jolly Bobcat managed to get number 3. Nice one. Sturdy Giraffe and at 12. Wow, 12,000 points. Charming Hamster, congratulations to you. Actually, congratulations to the other 2 as well. And for those of you who managed to climb the leaderboard, even though you're not here, but you managed to keep climbing, good job to you as well. For the rest of you, if you have learned something or you enjoyed me talking, or you don't believe that I'm in Gen Z, can you type W in the chat right now? Type W in the chat for the last time. And thank you very much, everyone. We reached our like goal of 50k and then slowly become 60k. We are now at 64k. Thank you so much. We have come to the end of the live stream. Let me share with you why I'm really Gen Z, even though I say I got 10 years of teaching experience, okay? I started teaching when I was in university. Yeah, so that's why I say it was part-time. So for 5 years, it was part-time. When I started teaching in university for 4 years, and then later on in the 5th year, it was also part-time because I was doing other jobs before I joined teaching full-time. So yes, I'm still a Gen Z, okay? I'm a Gen Z. Okay. No lah, doesn't matter lah, Gen Z or whatnot. I just feel young can already. I'm not capping. My, I don't know how to share with you without sharing with you my age. I'm not capping. I'm legit Gen Z, okay? If you don't believe, it's okay lor. It's okay. But anyway, for those of you who have been with us from the very beginning, oh dear, Coach Irfan is in the lost generation. You're very funny. Okay. I have not reached 30 yet. Okay. So yes, I'm still a Gen Z. Alright, friends. For those of you who have joined us from the very beginning until now, thank you very much for your time. We have now reached the end of our live stream. Let me share with you our Master Parenting webinar one more time for parents who are around who want to join and help your children in their primary or secondary journey, okay? So please go ahead and join via the registration link that is shown on the screen right now at mastermaths.com.sg/masterparentingwebinar, okay? Alright, so with that, I'm going to stay around for another 2 minutes or so to answer some questions that you may have. If not, you can leave and I will see you guys again next week, okay? It has been a wonderful evening with you guys chatting with me. I really enjoyed it and I really enjoyed answering some of your very funny questions. I will see you guys again next week. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling me a Sigma Che. Thank you. I feel Sigma too. Coach Irfan has left already, okay, by the way. Thank you, Nishar. Thank you for saying I'm very pretty, but don't say already. Later I shy. You say I pretty lah, my handwriting nice lah. Later I shy, no? Don't say already. Alright, if you have any questions, please feel free to type it in the chat. Okay? And we will answer your questions, whether it be related to our Master Parenting webinar or our trial lessons that you are interested to join, or the questions that we have just gone through. Okay? How about my hubby? My hubby is not Gen Z. He's not a Gen Z. He called me pretty, I like lah, of course. My handwriting is nice. Thank you, Nishar. Thank you. The webinar is free, yes. Absolutely free, okay? Is there any more lives this week? Yes, friends, there is actually a Primary 5 live tomorrow. If you want to try and get the $10 popular voucher, today you realize, alamak, a bit difficult, then you cannot solve. Never mind, tomorrow you join the P5 one, you try to get your voucher, okay? $10 popular voucher tomorrow. Okay, friends? Stay tuned to our socials to get all the details about the timing and the concepts covered, okay? Stay tuned on our socials to find out. we will have a P5 live stream lesson tomorrow with Coach Mo. Okay? Yes, Nishar, I am married. I am married. Thank you, little sunshine. So sweet of you. Okay, any questions? If not, I'm going to end already. What time? Good question here. Please stay tuned on our socials. I cannot give you a confirmed time yet, but you can stay tuned to our Instagram account to find out the timing of our TikTok live stream for P5 tomorrow, okay? And guys, please come back tomorrow so that you can win your $10 if you didn't win it today, okay? P5 sure can. Okay? Alright. Bye-bye. Bye. Miss Shines, right? Alright, friends. The Instagram live has not been active because we have changed our configuration, our setup, to go solely on TikTok. Okay? Coach Sher has gone on to better ventures. Okay, he's no longer with MasterMaths, for those of you asking. Okay, friends, if you have no other questions, that is all from me. I will see you guys again next week, okay? Those in P6 Foundation, tomorrow join us for P5, okay? P5 sure can solve, so that you can win your $10 voucher. Who don't want $10? Okay, tomorrow come and join us again, okay? Alright, thank you everybody. See you again next Tuesday at the same time, 6 p.m. Okay? Bye! Good night. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Nawas.